G'day football fans and welcome back to another wheel rebuilding challenge. Today we are retaking the first ever one we did, slightly tweaked, but I mean it's the same concept, it's the same thing. We're going to spin this wheel 11 times, get 22 players and a team. Each spin we're going to choose 2 players from one Premier League team, try and build out a squad, put them into Football Manager 22, see if they'd win us the Premier League. I think last time we finished 4th. I think is this number 4 of these rebuilds we've done, and I think we finished, varying successes. No, we finished 2nd last time. So we finished, last time we did this one. No, we didn't. It was a different one. I'm very confused now. I think last time we did this, we finished 4th. Our best finish is 2nd, or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we didn't win. We're yet to win anything. It took us, with the wheel of salaries, it took us 2 years to win a Europa League, which, that's a major trophy. I'm not mad at it. But I would like to, actually win something. The way this one's going to work is we will spin the wheel 11 times, as I said. 2 players from each team. Once we've got a team, they'll come off the list. So we can't get Manchester City 11 times. That would just be trying to see if City win the Premier League if you sim a season in Football Manager. Wouldn't be too fun. So what we're going to do is we'll spin it this first time. The first spin is possibly the most important one, because that's going to be the coach we get, the club we get, the reputation, all of that sort of stuff for our squad. Last time we got Bournemouth, hoping for a better result this time. And this time the team we're running with will be... It's Crystal Palace. Okay. Oh, is it? It's Crystal Palace. Okay, it's Crystal Palace. It looked like it was going to tick over to Brentford. It's Crystal Palace. It's not too bad. Our coach will be Patrick Vieira, meaning I can sort of shape the team how I want, because I don't think... with certain managers like, Antonio Conte or Guardiola, there's a certain shape that they always want to play, and when I'm picking the 22 players, I've got to think of, trying to put them in that shape. But I think with Vieira and Crystal Palace, I can sort of dictate that by who I pick, I suppose. Alrighty, and to pick our players, we are just using the Premier League website. I did make sure to see it has been updated with players from the deadline. So I guess I've just clicked Crystal Palace twice. If you look at Chelsea, they've got Aubameyang and Zakaria. So it is updated. Who else? Liverpool should have Arthur. Yeah, there he is. They're all in there. It's happened. Anyone who's left is gone. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is our first 2 picks. Crystal Palace do have some very good footballers. I feel like if we're wanting to win a Premier League, I think we've got to go... thinking about Football Manager and how good these people are. Do we get Guaita and he can be our backup keeper? Because we do need to pick 2 goalkeepers. Or do we go like a Gurhi, a Gahi? I don't know can't remember how to say it. I watched a video, they put a video on their social media where they each, a whole bunch of different players came up and pronounced their name for you, which is awesome. That's why I said Guaita. Guaita. Because I used to call him Guiata. Which is not wrong. Guita. I think that's how he said it. Anyway, I can't remember how Gurhi said it. And so, yeah, anyway. Do I go with a centre-back option, even if down the line they become a backup option? It would be either Gurhi or Gahi. I can't remember. Or Anderson. Zaha, obviously. I have to go Wilf. I have to go Wilfried Zaha. That's the first one. Second one, I have been doing a season with Crystal Palace on the Xbox edition of Football Manager, so I have a decent idea of how good they are. I suppose. It would be good if we got Michael Elise in 4 years, but unfortunately, not the case. We're going to go with... I'm going to go with Joachim Andersen. I think that's a decent start at centre-back, because we can... he could end up being 3rd or 4th choice, depending on who we get. I think that's a good choice. Zaha could just about fit in any Premier League side, so I don't think you can go wrong with picking him, really. Alright, spin number 2 underway. Crystal Palace are off the list. Who are we getting for our second spin? Our second lot of players. Oh, please. It's Manchester City. Do we even have to look at the squad? Alright, we got Manchester City last time, and I think I picked De Bruyne and Haaland. Because why would I not pick De Bruyne and Haaland? I'm just having a look through, because maybe we can go another direction. Maybe it's a bit boring to pick them again. But Haaland, I can't not pick Erling Haaland. So he, of course, is on his way to Crystal Palace. For a second player, this is tough, because Because I don't want it to just become last time. Although I don't think we got Crystal Palace the first time around at all. So I don't think we had Zaha or Anderson. But I don't want to just pick the same players every time. Even though I've just picked Erling Haaland. Haaland is one that you just can't not pick. I'm going to pick Rodri. I'm going to pick Rodri this time, I think. Or do I pick like Ruben Diaz? Oh. Okay. I'm taking De Bruyne out of the equation because I picked him last time and I don't want to pick both of the players I picked last time. I want to do it fresh. I want to do something different. I'm tossing up between Rodri and not John Stones, Ruben Diaz. Because I don't know whether we'll get another chance at like a top class centre back like this. But then we might not get another chance at... I feel like defensive mid that we're more likely to get one. Like if we get Wolves, we can get Neves. If we get Leicester, we can get Tielemans or something like that. But maybe centre back's a bit drier. I'm not sure. We go Manuel Akanji, so we get people who are good at maths. I don't. Let's go Ruben Diaz for an absolute centre back enforcer legend. I really enjoyed him his first season, especially. He's been not quite as good since then, but I think he is one of the best centre backs in the Premier League when he's on his P's and Q's. Alrighty, Manchester City are off the list. Who is team number 3? Who are we going to get? Oh, this is turning out incredible. We've got Manchester City followed by Liverpool. Man, how can I biff this one? Now, Liverpool, I don't think we got Liverpool last time from memory, which would have been nice. Who do we go for this time, though? Thinking of how we're rounding out the team, we've got 2 centre-backs, a striker and a winger. Maybe we go Alisson, because I don't think we're going to get much better of a goalkeeper. We go Alisson and maybe Mohamed Salah. I mean, can't really go wrong with picking either of those. I suppose it just, we're leaving out Van Dijk. We do already have 2 decent centre-backs. Maybe we can get away without it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get Mo Salah, and our first goalkeeper will be Alisson. Meaning, somewhere down the line when we don't want to pick... when we get Brentford and we only want to pick one player, like, I don't know, Ivan Toney or something, we can then pick their goalkeeper as our backup. I don't know. Anyway, we've picked Alisson and Mohamed Salah from Liverpool. This team is shaping up to be elite. Front line of Zaha, Haaland and Mo Salah. Ruben Diaz and Joachim Andersen in centre-back. And Alisson in goal. Can't complain so far. Alright, spin number... What is this? 4. Spin number 4. Jeez, we need to speed this up. Are we getting Arsenal? This is unreal. Is this rigged? Am I getting all of the top teams? This is crazy. We get Arsenal. So, with Arsenal... Now this gets tough because I think... like most of their better players are attacking players, and we're sort of filling out up there already. Would we go like a Thomas Partey in defensive midfield? Why does it... Do they not have a backup goalkeeper? Oh, Matt Turner's down here. Alright, sorry. I got distracted because I thought it would be like goalkeepers at the top here. But anyway, what we're going to do is... I'm going to get Martin Odegaard because I want us to play like a... I want to see... Well, really, I want to see if we can get Vieira to try and play a 4-2-3-1. So the idea being Salah on the right, Zaha on the left, Odegaard at the number 10 in behind Erling Haaland. That's the idea anyway. As for the 2 number 6s in the 4-2-3-1, Thomas Partey seems like a great start for that. So, so far this is basically potential Premier League 11 at the end of the season sort of thing. Spin number, what are we up to? 5. Spin number 5, how are we looking? Next team, Tottenham. You are joking. We're building a God squad. This is incredible. Tottenham Hotspur are next. Who do we go for? This is looking incredible. I think we did get them last time, and it's tough because I already have Erling Haaland. Do I really need Harry Kane? Do I go Son Heung-min? Do I go... I don't know. I'm sure I got Tottenham the first time I did this, so I'm going to try and not pick the same 2 players, but for the life of me, I cannot remember who it is. Alright, I've just found my notes. Instead of looking up the video, because I wouldn't know where to look in it. Anyway, I've gone back to my notes. I picked Christian Romero and Son, which is who I was wanting to pick this time. But instead, going by the same rule, we can pick one of the 2 but the other person has to be someone different. Really, I'd like to round the team out with... it would be good if Reguilon hadn't just left. It would have been nice, because I could get a decent left back. Do we go a Højbjerg? Have like a midfield enforcement duo of Højbjerg and Thomas Partey. That sounds good to me. Let's do that. And then let's also pick up... Oh, this one's tough. Do we pick Kane and give him the option of playing 2 strikers, or do we give him Son as competition for Zaha? Or do we go for a fullback? Because we don't have... That's the position we haven't filled yet at all. Who would their fullbacks be? If it wasn't Conte, we'd be looking at like Emerson Royale as a right back option, Ben Davies, Sessegnon. Don't super love it. Bugger it, let's just go all out. Let's get Harry Dang Kane. We are going all guns blazing, trying to absolutely blast our way through the league. Why damn not? I mean, while we've got the chance, let's do it. Alrighty, that was spin number 5. This is spin number 6. Sort of the halfway point of our spin, and we're getting United. This is crazy. We're getting all of like the top sides in the Premier League. We've got Manchester United. Let's have a look. Alrighty. Unfortunately, we did just pick up Harry Kane, so we probably shouldn't pick up Ronaldo to get the third striker. Oh, they've got Casemiro now. That's incredible. I think we go with... some good options, and we haven't picked a wide back yet, so we could go Diogo Dalot or Luke Shaw or Wan-Bissaka, Malacia, wherever he is down here. Here he is. But I think we can't ignore quality, and we go Casemiro and Jadon Sancho. just to be absolutely ridiculous and try and get just the best team possible. Because I feel like, wide back might be easy to fit. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Let's do it. We will get Casemiro and Jadon Sancho. This team is like if you were trying to pick like the most likely 20 players to be in the team of the season or something. We're getting close to that sort of territory. If we get Chelsea next, I'm going to lose my mind. All right. Spin number... What's this? Spin number 7. Spin number 7. Okay, we just passed Chelsea. Brighton or Newcastle? It's Brighton. Okay, this is where it starts to get tough, I think. Now, Brighton do have some quality players, and they are like doing an incredible job under Graham Potter. But how it translates to Football Manager and their quality there, Billy Gilmore in his Chelsea kit's gorgeous. I worry about how it translates to Football Manager. Hey, that's my brother-in-law's name, Matt Clark. Anyway, don't look into that. Anyway, who do we pick? Because do we go Lamptey so that we have a right back? And in terms of centre backs, it's not, in terms of Football Manager, it's not good to have centre backs of Adam Webster and Lewis Dunk. It doesn't work in Football Manager. I get that they're doing a great job. I get that. I agree they're doing a fantastic job. Is Taylor Richards, I thought that was the guy who was a left back for Bayern Munich. That was it's Omar. Sorry, that's Omar Richards. I got excited about him because I was like, oh, maybe we get a left back. But no. Because I don't have Basuma anymore. Trossard doesn't really have a space, does he? Because then if we do get Trossard, we're very much closing off our options for the rest of the teams that we get. So we have to, really have to get, pick the wide backs from X team or whatever team we get. We have to pick their wide. If we get Chelsea and we get Reece James and Ben Chilwell, I think we've guaranteed a league win. Anyway, we're going to get Lamptey as our right back, as a right back anyway. I don't think we go for Trossard or McAllister. I think, man, maybe we do go Lewis Dunk. Centre back's going to be an issue now, but yeah, we'll do it. We'll go Lewis Dunk and hope that we do get Chelsea so we can get Chilwell, centre back, something like that. I don't know. Lamptey and Lewis Dunk are our two choices from Brighton. Spin number, whatever spin this is. Spin number 8, what are we? 8, 9? I don't know. We are getting, is it Bournemouth? Is it Leeds? It is Leeds. Leeds might be good because I think they have Junior Firpo, who I feel like, in terms of Football Manager, might well fit in with this team. Let's have a look. Here we are. We are looking at Leeds. Who do we go for? See, we could go... Oh, they got this fella. Oh, that's a shame. He's a Football Manager god. Signed him for like £4 million and he turns out to be great. We could get Christensen, get another right back, which should be alright. Do need a left back, so I think Junior Firpo is one of the options we go for. But who... Yeah, so we will get Junior Firpo. I thought he was Brazilian for some reason, not Spanish. Anyway, even though I know he played for like Betis and Barcelona. Anyway, do we go centre back? That would then be our 4 centre backs as Ruben Diaz, Anderson, Lewis Dunk, and like Diego Llorente, which I don't really like the sounds of. Then we could instead go Rodrigo as a forward option, maybe. This is where it's getting tough, where we need certain... Anyway, sorry, we had to pause there while Oates decided to yell at one of our neighbours. It's getting to a tough point where we need to fill certain holes, and the teams that we're getting aren't necessarily going to give us the best options at those holes. What I think we do, we're going with Junior Firpo as one of the options. Then do we go another midfielder? Because our midfield 4 would be Højbjerg, Casemiro, Thomas Partey, and I don't know, like a Matthias Klick. I can't say it properly. Anyway, Matthias Klick, that guy. Oh, I don't know. It's tough. Don't need another forward. Another winger, maybe? Maybe we go... Let's go Jack Harrison. Because then we can get one wing... Well, our 4 wide options will be Zaha, Mo Salah, Jadon Sancho, Jack Harrison. Obviously, there's one there that very much doesn't fit the mould of the rest of them. But we don't necessarily need him to. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Alrighty, spin number 9. Just the, 3 spins to go? We are getting, oh, please be West Ham, not Fulham. Alright, it's West Ham. We can get a decent West Ham player. That's good news, that's good. Alrighty, as we're looking at the West Ham squad, the holes we're sort of needing to fill are a number 10, a number 6. So an attacking mid, or a centre attacking mid, a centre defensive mid, a right back, centre back, left back, and a backup keeper are the sort of 6 positions we're in need of. So, I mean, they do have some good options. I wouldn't be confident in going for, like, Maxwell Cornet as a left back. Geez, they do have some good players now, with, like, an Italian international there, Brazilian international here, another Brazilian international in Emerson, German international in Thilo Kehrer. We're going to go new signings. We're going to go with Kehrer from Germany and I guess PSG. I'll have to get him from. And we're going to go with Lucas Paqueta, I think. Because I don't love their wide back options, because I don't really want to bring in Emerson or Maxwell Cornet or who's a right back, Ben Johnson as a right back, or Sufal. I don't really want to do that. And I feel like to match the quality that we've got, Paqueta is a pretty good option. So we've brought in Kehrer as a centre-back option, Paqueta as a central midfield option, leaving for our 2 last spins, we need a right-back, a left-back, a keeper, and an attacking mid, hopefully? Maybe I've made a mistake. We'll see. Alright, spin number 10. Please Chelsea. Just give us... No, okay. No, not Bournemouth. Anything but Bournemouth. Alright, this is where we get a backup keeper. For sure, this is where we get a backup keeper. Alrighty, looking at the Bournemouth squad, I mean, there's not really anything I want, is there? None of it's really that good. Oh, Jack Stevens is here. I don't know why I got so excited about Jack Stevens. I thought that said... I read that as Jack Rodwell, not Joe Rothwell. Very different players. None of it's going to improve the squad, is where I'm at, basically, because none of it's better than anything we have anywhere. I think what we do is backup keeper is going to be Mark Travers. I know Mark Travers. No, I don't. That's a lie. I made that up to sound interesting. And then we're going to go Lloyd Kelly. Just like a nice, cheap, easy option. Even though we're not spending money on him. Nice, cheap, easy option. Can play centre-back or left-back. He'll fill a hole for us. And whoever our last team is, we're getting a right-back and an attacking mid. Which if it's Chelsea, and we can get like Reece James and Kai Havertz, we're in the money. If it's some other teams that are still up there, might struggle. We'll see. Alright, I've clicked it about 1,000 times. Who are we going to get? Oh, is it Leicester? It's Leicester. Alright, that That's going to be pretty good. We're going to get James Maddison as the attacking mid option. And for the right back, we have options. I think Ricardo Pereira is the best one. I think it's between him and Timothy Castagna. James Maddison is definitely the number 10, but the right back, I think we go Ricardo Pereira. And all of a sudden, like, my confidence is sky high. Like, never before have I felt this confident in a team being good or winning something, because this team's elite. Basically. All right, I'm going to skip forward I'm going to go to the Football Manager editor. I'm going to put that team into Crystal Palace. I'll see you shortly. All right, boys, here we are. We have put the squad into the editor at Crystal Palace. The squad as a whole, just to wrap it up, is Alisson, Mark Travers, Joachim Andersen, Ruben Diaz, Lewis Dunk, Lloyd Kelly, Ricardo Pereira, Thilo Kehrer, Junior Firpo, Tariq Lamptey, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Casemiro, Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard, Lucas Paqueta, Wilfred Zaha, Jadon Sancho, James Maddison, Jack Harrison, Harry Kane, Mohamed Salah, and Erling Haaland. I think we've actually done a fantastic job. Like, if you look at the ages of them, I think we've done a very good job of doing like a split between some quite young people from, like, you know, Kehrer upwards is 24 or younger, but then we've got some 4 28-year-olds, a couple of 3 29-year-olds, but then nobody older than that. I think we've actually done rather well. I think where we might come short is centre-back. I mean, Ruben Diaz clearly is very, very good, but then the rest of our centre-back options make up 3 of the top 6 when we're looking at the worst. Like, we're sorting it by the worst. Anyway, I didn't realise Junior Firpo was going to be that bad, to be completely honest with you. I thought he'd be better than that. I don't know why. Maybe I just rate him too highly. Maybe I'm an idiot. Lloyd Kelly being down here, I'm confused by, because he's only one worse than Wilfred Zaha. It's just, everything's gone weird. Anyway, that is the team. Time to move that into Football Manager. I'll next see you just before we kick off the season to have a look at the season prediction and how well they've rated our squad. Alrighty, here we are. We're at Football Manager. I'm yet to look at it. We're back with our main man, Body Bean, who, where, rather, do they reckon our Crystal Palace side? Here they are. Patrick Vieira. I mean, it still says those guys, but that's because we just loaded in. If you look here, it is our squad. And Conor Gallagher. Let me just get rid of Conor Gallagher. Alrighty, no Conor Gallagher, because he's not part of this challenge. We did not select him. Alrighty, so here is the team into Football Manager. Have they put anyone in the reserves or anything? Lloyd Kelly's in the reserves. I have nothing. I can't do anything about that. That's weird. Anyway, they've put him in the reserves. They don't have much money or anything. They're not really... wow, it looks like they spent a ton of money, doesn't it? Doesn't seem like they're going to do a whole bunch of business, but that is not our problem. Let's then have a look. Where are they predicted to finish? Let's go. Season preview. 5th. 5th doesn't seem right to me. That's too good of a team to finish 5th. Left back is now an issue because they're starting Lamptey there. They're playing a 4-3-3, which I suppose I could easily just swing, but that's fine. An elite front line. Having Erling Haaland apparently on the bench would be incredible. Average squad age of 64? I read 64 from Alisson. That would not be great. Average squad age of 25, I should say. They're looking good. I don't like that they're predicted to come 5th. That doesn't seem great. It is obviously a big jump from, I'm assuming they would have been like around this Everton, Wolves, Leeds sort of range down here, but it's a huge leap. Playing a 4-3-3. Alrighty, that'll do us. We're going to skip forward. Does it? Oh, wait. If we go to their tactics, does it have a lineup for them yet? Not really. I mean, I suppose they would have played a friendly like that. Why is Erling Haaland not playing? He scored 4 goals in pre-season. What's Harry Kane done? 1. Why are we starting him? Useless. Anyway, I'm now going to go and get some beers. I'm going to skip forward to the end of this season, see how we go, see how well we've done. I'm going to predict, I think I did poorly predicting, but last time, but I think with how good that team is, I think we'll get Champions League. I think we'll be in the top 4. Don't think we'll do too poorly. And I think Vieira will still be in charge. Let's see how we go. This hot prospect from Serbia looks incredible. Let's skip forward to the end of the Premier League season. Alrighty, boys, we are here. It has been probably closer to an hour and a half. Took the dog for a walk, got beers, got pizza as well. It's now pissing down rain. It's all action. Everything's happening here. Has it all happened? for our Crystal Palace side. Let's have a look. Where's the first Premier League side down here? Newcastle, there we go. Let's go. Newcastle, English Premier League, third. Third. No Kane or Haaland in the top 3 here. Kane did get the second most assists in the league. Goals, where's Haaland? Haaland got 18 goals. Mo Salah got 16. Where's Harry Kane? How far down the list is Harry Kane? What did Harry Kane do? Oh, I guess he was chief creator. All right, let's look at the squad. We finished third. They've got a new goalkeeper here. I noticed that immediately. I don't know who he is. He's god-awful. Okay, awesome. Any other different names? Yep. Whoever Fausto Vera is, they've brought him in for 4.3 million from... Wait, he was not even playing... He's played like 6 games in his career. What's happening? Why have they brought him? Oh, Junior Firpo. Oh, I thought that was injured. No, he's international. So many people available for the under-23s. It's very strange. Which seems to happen a lot. Like, why is Wilfred Zaha unhappy and not playing, but Jack Harrison's chill? I suppose expectations probably a bit different. But let's look at schedule. How'd they go through the season? Got knocked out immediately in the Carabao Cup. Great first half of the season. Lots of wins, lots of wins. Love to see it. Second half, woof. Absolute oof. Got knocked out in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup by Manchester City, which I suppose you can't get too mad about. Second half of the season was absolutely awful though. I wonder if we look at Premier League, could we go to past positions? No, that doesn't. Is that? Yeah, that's what I want. Crystal Palace, that's what I thought. I thought they would have been up there fighting for it. Then during that absolute trash period, losses to Tottenham, Brighton, Leicester, Aston Villa, Burnley, Wolves, managed to draw with City and Chelsea, but bookending that is losses to Burnley and Wolves. What happened? Who knows? Let's go back to our squad. Let's look at some stats. Stats, competitions, overall, who played well. Harry Kane was the best. 10 goals, 15 assists. That is pretty lit. He's playing centre mid. He's now natural as a centre mid. Is that... How do I look at the positions he's played? Yeah, he played all 42 appearances in midfield. All right, mate. All right. That apparently midfield was our problem in the way that we developed this squad, according to Patrick Vieira. Joachim Anderson barely played. Lewis Dunk played most of it at centre back. Who were our other centre backs? Lloyd Kelly ended up playing a fair bit. Thomas Partey. What? How did he play that little? How do I see their best 11 for this season? Oh, it's not available. Bugger it. Because I want to see who they played where. So they're playing Kelly here, but he didn't play that much. He only played, 15 games in the season? Man, I don't know what he did. It's still him. It's still Patrick Vieira, isn't it? Yeah, still. The captains haven't updated, which is very weird. Still Patrick Vieira as manager. Anyone made the Legends list or anything? No, nothing special except for Mile Jedinak, who is the GOAT. Under 18s coach. Look at him go. He is absolutely stunning. Well, look. I think that's pretty good. We still haven't won anything. I think moving Kane back to centre mid works. It clearly has worked. And also, I think it's actually just a very good use of the talent available to Patrick Vieira, because not playing him seems like a bit of a waste, really. Disappointed that Ødegaard hasn't done better. Probably should have got more goals or assists than that, even contributed more chances than that. That's not very high. Anyone else disappointing? James Maddison only played 4 times off the bench. What happened? I suppose they didn't get far in either of the cups. I mean, quarterfinals all right for the FA Cup. They didn't get far in the League Cup, so there wasn't really the fixture congestion. So I suppose they probably had a pretty settled 11. If we look at it, yeah, the 11 that is on your screen is probably a pretty settled one that they played most of, except Tariq Lamptey, who's been injured of late. He, I imagine, played mostly at right back, and maybe he played left back. Actually, he played most of the time at left back. So apparently my left back choosings were awful. Mr. Firpo probably wants to leave. He's Dominican Republic now. That's different. Sure, it said he was something else. He was Spanish, isn't he? Anything else weird? Wilfred Zaha didn't make a single start. Seems a bit rich. Probably could have changed things up a bit towards the end of the season during this period here. Probably could have changed something up. They beat Manchester United 4-1, and either side of it they lost to Burnley and Aston Villa. What happened? What are you doing, mate? like really good against the sides you should lose to. Anyway, Chief Creator, I suppose he was on the end of the chances, not not the Chief Creator. That isn't how that works. If I wanted that, I'd get those stats, the clear cut chances created. Anyway, Pereira was our best dribbly fella. 14 yellow cards for Lamptey, a couple of reds in there, which is expected, I suppose. Anyone underperform? A lot of people, really. Sort of surprised that Lewis Dunk was so good. Who's he wanted by? Yeah, he's what? He's wanted by Real Madrid, Chelsea, and Manchester United. He had an absolute sensational season, apparently. That's incredible. That he was one that I was like, oh, I don't know, I guess. And he's been incredible, apparently. Anyone else? I mean, the top ones are just exactly who you'd expect, isn't it? Sort of surprised Odegaard's so low, and then the rest of them, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was, because this is pretty disappointing. Let's also look at who has won everything. So Premier League, winner was Manchester City, absolutely ran away with it. It's funny seeing Wout Weghorst as the top scorer. Also, Southampton got relegated, that's weird. Clean sheets, Edison was out, and he also got the most Player of the Match awards, which is just very strange. Anyone lower than we thought? United are in the bottom half. I mean, that's on brand, I suppose. If we go Carabao Cup, final was won by Arsenal beating Manchester City to win the Carabao Cup. FA Cup, let's go to the final again. Manchester City League and Cup double. And if we go to their schedule, how did the Champions League go? They got knocked out by Bayern Munich. I mean, that is what it is, I suppose. Final is yet to be played. It's Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Bit of a throwback. Art imitating life. What? Does that make sense? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I think we did a decent job finishing third. It's kind of disappointing, but at the same time, like, Manchester City are a very good team, aren't they? Did they do any transfers or anything? They brought in Akanji. That's weird. They got Elise on a free. They sell anyone weird? Not really. No, everything there is just the normal stuff. They are pretty damn good. They brought in some good players. They're good. Like, what are we meant to do? We've got to take them apart to stop them being so good. Like, we took away Ruben Diaz and Erling Haaland. They didn't actually have yet in this universe, anyway. We took away Ruben Diaz. They brought in Pavard, Emre Can. What are we going to do? Did Michael Elise do much? He played 7 times for them. He did play quite well in those 7 appearances, to be fair to him. And that's a large gap. Transfer value between 29 million and 87 million. That's a large gap. Anyway, that's a tangent. I'm just annoyed that we haven't won yet again. We finished third on the final day, probably, really. It was tight between us and Liverpool. We had a win, they also had a win, so we ended up going through on goal difference just because ours was much better than Liverpool's, which is surprising. Though I suppose Liverpool without Salah, did they do anything weird? Transfers? Nah, they just brought in a right back and gave us who they gave. Alisson. Oh, who's their keeper? Just the normal fellas. And I mean, Karius is somewhere near the first team, which is weird. But that's it, really. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for watching another attempt at a wheel rebuild. Make sure to leave us a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. If you made it all the way through, I really, really appreciate it. And until next time, we go again to hopefully finally win a Premier League. Peace.